All right. Well, that puts us back in front of the camera one more time. Episode 2 of Cheap Bastards Gaming. This is going to be fun. I've got some good stuff for you guys tonight, today, morning, afternoon, evening. I don't know. Whenever you're watching this, whenever I upload, well, I'm going to upload it soon. Whenever you get a chance to view this, I hope you're in the mood to find some free stuff that you want to play. The stuff that I did come up with is pretty good. Gotta stop saying good. Do I know other words? I know all the words. I know good words. I know better than God. I know goodest words. It's that kind of night, man. It's that kind of night. Let me do this again. Let me do this again. And welcome to the second episode of Cheap Bastards Gaming. Just keep looking at the camera. Just keep looking right there. All right, tonight we are going to be covering 3 free games that I have found for the first half of this week. One is called Silence. 2 is called GTA 5. You may have heard of that one. It's a smaller game. You know, not many people have played that one. And then our third is a newer game. Looks like it's still in early access, but it is free on the Epic Store. And that is called The Cycle. 3 games. We're going to go over and talk about them. Stick around, spend a little bit of time with me. Make sure you hit that like button and smash that sub for me. Let's get the episode started. Welcome to Cheap Bastards Gaming episode 2. All right, so I feel like there's a lot that needs to be said about this game. Silence is proving to be one of the most interesting games I've ever seen, hands down, for a whole lot of different reasons. One, the sound design is absolutely incredible, and I know this is a weird spot to start off with, but it helps paint the scene so much more. But the first thing I think you notice right off the bat is the art style. The art style is something completely different. And basically what I mean by this is if you were to look at the backgrounds, so take the characters out of it, but look at the backgrounds, you would notice right off the bat that they look like static backgrounds, like somebody had painted them, and that, you know, your character is walking around on top of them. Then out of nowhere, you realize that your characters and the camera angles change slightly. So you realize that these are not static backgrounds at all, even though that's exactly what they look like. And it's a really, really cool effect that kind of unseats you and makes you a little uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's also beautiful. So the entire experience is just absolutely gorgeous from start to finish. The other thing that I noticed right off the bat is that the storytelling here is very, very odd. It's not something normal. You get a very childlike sense of exploration from this game, and it never stops. Even when the content itself becomes extremely harsh, you have these 2 children dealing with the bombardment of their city during a massive wartime and pretty much everybody around them dying. But from your perspective, you never see it as anything other than through a child's eyes. It's really, really interesting and really cool. The way they mix in little mini games here and there also changes the way the dynamics play. So when you're least expecting it, you're launched into what feels like a very honed but also haphazard mini game that's going to help you accomplish a goal. The story immediately captured my attention, like right out of the gate. Immediately drew me in and made me care about these characters, even though I still to this point don't really even understand who they are, what they are, you know, what their goals are. I'm just immediately and intrinsically taken into their world, and I want to know more about them, and I want them to be okay. So the story writing right off the bat is just incredible. I have gleaned so far that one or both of the characters are in a dream world, very akin to something like Chronicles of Narnia. Playstyle is akin to that of Monkey Island in the sense that you click to control the character and send them from place to place. You hover over items and discover new ways to use them. However, it's very different in the sense that there is a good deal of threat and danger to your characters in this world. Oh yeah, and it's also beautiful. Not to say that Monkey Island is not, but this level of art is far, far above that. This game is free. It's 100% amazing. I would absolutely recommend you spend a couple hours playing this game. I've been in it for all of 31 minutes total, and this is going to be something I come back to. I might even just stream this. It's absolutely incredible. I could not recommend this higher. Please check it out. It's on the Amazon Prime Game Store. It's completely free right now, so just log in with your Prime membership, pick this sucker up. I don't think it was more than like 5 to 10 gigs worth of a download. It's 100% worth it. You'll have a great time. Oh, GTA 5. Is this something new, or do we basically know what's going to happen in this game? I mean, honestly, GTA 5, this is the newest addition to the GTA series, so it's the most polished and pretty looking of them all, and as such, it is by far the most vulgar of the entire series, which should be evident within the first 10 minutes of playing this, as the very first thing that you do is rob a bank, run from the cops, murder a bunch of them, and then watch a funeral. And then immediately after that, you take over 2 new people who boost cars and then sell them. This game is absolutely hysterical. It's insanely vulgar. It's don't play it with people around that are going to be easily offended. And by easily offended, I mean basically anybody who would be normally offended. Just make sure you're wearing headphones. This is a ton of fun. It is everything from first to third person. I actually did enjoy playing in first person, doing the first person shooter. I thought that was actually really cool. It's a nice new touch. Maybe you could have done that in GTA 4. I just don't remember it. Fully loved it. The mechanics of being able to take cover, very, very, very cool. That's a nice new trick that got added. Art style looks really good. It's not the most unbelievably beautiful game that I've ever seen, despite what a lot of people say about it. But you know, it actually works. I would say if you had to stack this against something like Red Dead is far prettier than this. But for the genre, this actually works great. The lighting looks awesome. The textures look good. It's just still blocky, and you can clearly tell that this looks like it looks old. That's what I'm trying to say, is it looks a little old. The voice acting and dialogue is hysterical. It's all very real. Feels like you're in a like a Tarantino movie. Obviously, it's how almost this entire series plays out. It feels like a no holds barred kind of fight. Let's put it that way. The driving mechanic is actually pretty good. If I had to compare it to something major like Forza, obviously it's not going to hold up. But for the casual driver, or for somebody who wants to just get in and run from the cops and see how long they can last, it's actually pretty intuitive and makes a whole lot of sense. Cars turn the way you would expect them, they are as quick as you would think that they are, and all the controls are exactly where you would expect them to be. The music on the radio seems to blur the line a little bit. I can't tell if we are in a fictional universe or if we are in the actual universe we live in. I've heard names and places and things that sound like they don't exist, and also like I'm pretty sure I've heard them in real life before as well too. So it's definitely kind of a cool it's kind of a cool take to see it blur the line between the real and the false. I will say the scenery is absolutely breathtaking. I grew up in California. This really looks like California. I'm not gonna lie. Everything from the fast cars to the houses like plastered right next to each other. People just laying out on the beach. The water looks amazing. Boats, you know, like hauling up and down the line of the beach. Man, it looks awesome. It looks really, really good. This is totally free. I see no reason not to get in here and have a wonderful, wonderful time. This also does include GTA Online, so there's that too. So if you want to get in this universe and go absolutely ham with your friends, this is exactly what you're supposed to do. Enjoy this one. Again, totally free, I think, for another day or two. On the Epic Store. Please, by all means, go check it out. It's a gigantic download, but you can't go wrong with it. The Cycle. This is interesting. The opening video gives a very Borderlands kind of feel to it, and I'm still not entirely sure what kind of game I'm playing. That music that they're playing in that beginning too, oh my god. If they had to find a way to update the Firefly music, that's what it sounds like right there. Especially with that that narration coming behind it. Oh man, I love it. It's already got me interested. It's already got me wanting to try this out. This is cool, man. There's a brief opportunity to create and customize your character. This doesn't really affect what or how your character plays. It's just how it's all cosmetic. Let's put it that way. It's all cosmetic, but it's kind of fun. You know, you like customizing your character. Who doesn't? They immediately put you into a tutorial. It teaches you exactly how to play the game. It's fairly straightforward. You're basically mining and going after different contracts and trying to beat other people to it. This does have the opportunity to be PvE and PvP, or straight PvP or straight PvE. You do have the opportunity to team up with other players if you would like, at the cost of losing your shield. This is a very interesting take. It's all first person. This game has the opportunity to be very fast moving. It also has the opportunity to be a very thoughtful romp. It's feeling like a BR, but at the same time, you're not in a straight deathmatch. The idea is to collect as many resources as you can before the dropship comes down and takes everybody off. I did play a couple matches and ended up getting killed, so you can die before the dropship comes down as well too. Can confirm that's an option. This seems like a really interesting game. My verdict on this one, I think it is 100% worth a play. It's totally free. It's by Epic, so you know the guys know what they're doing when it comes to actually making a multiplayer game that people like to play. I'm not personally a Fortnite guy myself, but this was fun. I do like Dauntless. I like this so far. I would play this again, and I look forward to maybe getting some buds in here and doing this on stream for a night. This is pretty cool. So 100% Epic Store. Go check it out. You guys will. I hope you guys like it. Enjoy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Means the world to me. I hope you found something good in the 3 games that I found this week. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any game suggestions any game suggestions you would like to see. I'm gonna be branching out later in this week. I'm gonna do more on the Xbox, since we did PC tonight. So I think my second episode this week, I'm gonna be pushing for Xbox. Again, please make sure that you hit that like button and that sub button for me. I'm trying to grow this channel and make this series into something that's really, really good. And your comments are gonna help me make this better. Also, don't forget to come and visit me while I'm streaming on Twitch. I do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. Link is down below as well too. I'm also gonna drop it like right here. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys mean the world. I hope you found something good here. And I hope you continue to come back and see what other treasure troves that I can come up with. Until I see you guys next time, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, wherever the hell you are. I hope you're having a great time. Stay classy, continue to be the legends that I know that you are, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Later.